What's going on, H Army? Justin from H Plants. Today I'm going to be showing you how you actually make a DIY tank lid out of this. So stay tuned, let's check that out. Alright guys, so we're going to be taking this polycarbonate panel from Lowe's or Home Depot and using it as a lid for this 10-gallon tank. Now before we get into that and how I show you how you do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future DIY projects like this. And let's now get into what you're going to do with this. Alright guys, so here we have a 10-gallon tank. What we're going to do is we're going to line this up to just about the edge. I'm going to leave a little because I'm going to trim off a little on one side. And what we're going to do, you actually can see here, I was doing this earlier. You want to trace out your square here. So I'm just going to trace out my tank. Now if you know the exact dimensions of your tank, you could just use a ruler and then line it this way. I'm not doing that because I don't know where my measuring tape is, and I'm just going to do it like this. Now this stuff is rather easy to cut. All you need is a sharp pair of scissors and you cut right through it. It is a little finicky sometimes, but all in all it's not too bad. Just be careful, this stuff is sharp when you're cutting it. You can get a nice little cut on your hands. I would use a pair of gloves if you're worried about it, but overall should be rather easy. And then we're gonna flip, and then we're gonna cut. And I'm gonna actually go a little bit wider than what I should, and that's just so I have extra room to play with it if I need to. Come on. Sometimes the humps give you a little issue, but overall it's not too bad. Now I have been using these on other tanks before, so I know that they're pretty good. Now they can get a little dirty, so you'd want to clean them every once in a while, but overall not too bad. And you can see here it's, I mean, a perfect fit essentially. It's a little over the edges, but I'm just going to trim that up. I want to line this up a bit more here. I'm going to use the flat edge of the factory cut pretty much, and I'm going to cut along here. I'm going to take just a little bit off of it. And we're gonna do about that much right here. So, you know what, actually I should do it from the other side because it's easier that way. So we're gonna line that up again, and I'm gonna cut it right about here. Okay, now that I got my cut, just gonna eyeball it. Should be okay. When in doubt, go towards the edge a little more if you're worried that you're going to undercut it. I mean, this stuff is cheap. It's only like, I think $5 to $10 for a whole sheet like this. And you, I mean, if you only have 10-gallon tanks or something that you're looking to cover, or even smaller, you'll get a whole lot of covers out of this. And it's a lot better than paying those store prices for glass tops that are usually more of a pain in the butt to deal with than these. Okay, now it's just giving me a little trouble here. If you have a good pair of sharp scissors, that would be ideal. These are decent. It could be a little dull. Okay, so there goes that. Let's see how we're fitting now. Ah, perfect. Almost. There's a little overhang here, but that's not going to bother me any. That's fine. And I actually like when it has this little lip right here, because it kind of like, I feel like it holds it in place. So I'm just going to leave that. I'm not even going to cut it any more than that. And that's pretty much it. That's how you make a DIY tank lid for, you know, if you break this up, this giant sheet up into a couple tanks, literally this probably costs $1 to do per tank, and it's pretty good. It works well. Just wipe it off with a clean rag and stick it on top of your tank. All right, and it's set up. There you go. So leave me a comment down below if you've ever used a DIY tank lid, or if you have a glass lid or whatever kind of lid you have. Leave me also some other DIY hacks that I should test out and try, and maybe I'll do them in a future video. Hit that like button if you're new here, subscribe as always, and I will see you guys on the next one.